Hey, beautiful soul. And today we're gonna talk a little bit about how to find yourself again when life feels heavy. And the first thing which one I received from the universe for you, it was it's time when you feel heavy in your life. It's time to be honest, and this is like honest moment can shift the energy very well for you. This is the place where you can start every single time when your life feeling really heavy, really grumpy, or energetically low, when nothing makes sense, when everything what you do in life or you look around is like upside down, or when you think it's this doesn't serve you, this doesn't work the way, this doesn't benefits you in any way. This is like you don't living your life, you just surviving, or you just play the role in life, and you realizing about that. That's why this having when you realize about that, this bring for you this heavy moments in your life, because you feeling in that moment like you lying to yourself, like your life is in some way lie, just simple lie, because this doesn't bring you pleasure, this doesn't bring you joy, this doesn't bring maybe bling 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 this doesn't bring you anything what makes you happy. And and this heaviness is extremely heavy and big. Why? Because this is the moment where honesty coming your way. And every single time when heavy moments like that coming, usually they showing you be honest with yourself in that moment in your life, like they showing you what that honesty and that heaviness pushing you gently to be honest with yourself right now, in that moment. And that honesty bring you some kind of release later on, because we can do lots of things, but the hardest thing is for us to be honest with ourselves, and with people around, and with life around us. And this is something like strongly I'm sensing for you from the universe. The issue is your honesty is like you are the spiritual being, you are the spiritual soul, and you vibrating on the higher level, your soul. And it's time for you to be honest, and to accept this on this like what like this is like accept your spiritual family, accept your spiritual gifts, accept your spiritual talents, accept your spiritual heart calling you. You are one of us, one of the spiritual family. And and when the life right now for you feeling heavy, it's feeling heavy. Why? Because this family calling you on the deeper level, and this family showing you the honesty. The true honest in that moment is like, just follow your calling, follow your spiritual guidance, follow your spiritual path to discover what that honesty there showing you, what kind of truth you can see about yourself, about your sense in that life, in this presence. Because when you're honest with yourself, and not everybody is spiritual, but you are. And when you hiding that, when you pushing that on the side, that's why all these realizations coming through this heaviness in your life, because you can't be authentic with you until you purely accept the way who you are. And if you are spiritual being, doesn't matter which way you are. The one of the biggest things is to accept that. Accept the way how you are, accept the way like people around you they don't get that, for example. That's totally fine. And and in presence it's time for you to be like when you accept that family, you become to be welcome. Welcome in the place where you can be purely honest with yourself and real with yourself, even if you don't know yet what that mean for you. But strongly, I'm sensing this is something like a fresh start for you. And also the spiritual honesty. This is the place, like, you know why you feel heavy? Because usually we feel heavy when we stuck a little bit in the past and when we stuck a little bit in the future, and we are like in the middle. I'm so shitty, I'm not enough, blah blah blah, like in the past. I want everything what is best in my future, and you focusing on I want only all these best things, and we forgetting about the most important part in our life, presence, the moment which is happening today for you. And again, when it's heavy, when life doesn't make sense, and when you're feeling grumpy in so many ways with yourself, that's the moment when it's time to stop dwell in the past, to stop jumping to the amazing future for yourself, and remind yourself, come back here again and be today, and ask yourself honesty, why you feel heavy today, why nothing makes sense today for you. And when you're asking yourself, say that loud. This is like you unlocking your voice to receive the answer for that question. And this is like you allowing yourself to receive the ancestors' wisdom for you. And actually, this heaviness just bringing you back again to your presence, and reminding you. Now I'm feeling lost. Maybe you're feeling lost. And reminding you, you are not lost. You are just like you are hearing all this. What you hearing? All these thoughts, like even not thoughts. I'm hearing like the quiet energies around you. They calling you to sit down and just be honest with yourself. You can take pen and paper and write down honestly what you have in your mind. Just put throughout this on the paper. Oh my god, it's like really you feeling heavy, because it's heavy for me even to make this reading, you know? I'm like losing the sense, I'm like losing the purpose, I'm saying something, I'm seeing something, and I'm lost, and I'm like confused.com, and I'm like, what's happening here, you know? And I'm sensing the way how you feel right now. And that's good, because this is bringing you back again to the presence, reminding you, don't stay too much in this negative past, and don't jump too quickly to this amazing future. It's not like it's not for you. You know this beautiful future is for you, but it's time again to stay in the moment. Why you feeling today heavy? Why you feeling today stuck? Why you feeling today lost? Why your life is heavy right now today for yourself? And be honest with yourself. What one small thing, or one thing which one bothering you today in your life? Just sit down and think what you're doing, think what you're missing, think what you're wishing, and think what makes you annoying yourself with yourself, if this makes sense. The example, this is like oh, a second, I'm gonna ask them for the example for you. Okay, of course they want you to give example about me, yeah? Thank you, universe. It's always nice to open myself all the time. But if they want, okay. Yesterday I was very grumpy, really, like for the last few days, because you know, astrologically it's like energy and whatever, blah blah blah. But the point is, like, I'm irritated for the last few weeks because it's the energy is shifting, yeah. And but yesterday I had proper day off, and I planned, of course, like, you know, I do this, I do that, I do this, blah 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 blah. And when I woke up extremely late. I don't remember, 8, something like that, or 9. or even 10. Yeah, I even around 10. And I was in pajama and I was like grumpy like never, like miserable, complaining. And I went to the bathroom and I talked to my guides. My guides look at me and I'm sitting and I'm like nah, 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 nah. And my guide, she just told me, ask by through the notification, ask for the direction. And I was like upset, pissed off, and this shitty YouTube channel, this and nothing, this doesn't make sense. I done a big job with discover myself, blah blah blah, and this all this is bullshit or whatever. And I'm like doing like baby steps and all that kind of rubbish thoughts about myself and negative ones. And my guide, she said, because they can't do anything until you're gonna ask them all the time. Doesn't matter how spiritually experienced you are or not. This is the universal rule. And I was like meh, 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 meh. And she said, ask for the direction through the notification. And I get like from a Revolut notification, invite your friends. When I get this notification, usually I need my guides to tell me something. And when they do that, I know, like, okay. And okay, I said, oh, I'm sitting grumpy. Okay, show me the direction, what I need to know now. Like, I'm really upset. And I ask, and in the few moments I received from them, they give me like the code from receipt from the pizza or whatever, like long code. Of course, I put in AR the long numbers, and when I read that, I was already like, thank you, like, feeling sorry, thank you, because they always have rights, they always for me, and they always serving me, and we don't use them. And I received that beautiful explanation why this silly things happening around me, because you're preparing yourself for fresh, and always when you're preparing yourself for fresh, the old small things, they still jumping here to your like new timeline, like they coming here to mess up with your progress. And when the old things won't coming here to showing you if you're gonna flow again to this old habits which one doesn't serve you, or you're gonna somehow find a solution how to move from these old patterns, and ask your guides for help. That's the point. Don't do this alone. You are not alone, and this is not journey for you to be alone anymore in your life. Use them for yourself. And before I read that information, I already felt like on my heart, like already like released. And how they told me, and I don't remember how they told me, just sit down. They showed me like notebook and paper. Usually I have the big one, and I didn't done it for a long time. And I just put that in front of me, and I was walking around. I was still a little bit grumpy, but feeling a little bit better. And I sensed like my soul wanted to tell me, to give me the message. And I sat down, and I just said, like, Aurelia, my soul, just take the pen and write for me the message. And the way how, for example, I'm doing, I write the first sentence. I need some kind of clarification or explanation what's happening right now for me. Give me the useful information, or whatever you think, whatever you sense, anything. And I'm just and I see through my eyes, like energetically, like my soul grab the pen and start writing. And I take the pen and I allowed the flow coming. And I know this is not me. This is like the higher self and like your soul, or you can ask your angels. Doesn't matter what you believe right now. Anything is better than being stuck and heavy. And the worst thing is to be for you in that moment alone, because you have support. And before I finished, this was like crazy things, and I was like, oh my God, what is again in my mind? But I know until now this is not me. Just trust, write this nonsense bullshit or whatever what I'm thinking through writing. But when I'm going through that moment, this is like the downloading the informations, and I already start to feeling better and better and better. After that, I finished like 5 pages, and I was around aware what kind of messages it was, but I never read straight away. This is like, I know there can be anything, and I'm like, ugh. And the point is, my soul finished with the 5 pages. When we finished, I already felt much better with myself. This is like release, go down like the heavy stone from the heart, like moving like 10 kilo. You are 10 kilo lighter straight away. And after that, before I realized, I put like some kind of healing music in the background. Before I realized, I start to cleaning really few things, because when you change something, small things around you, this helping you also energetically. I cleaned a few things. I take care of myself, and actually, I had really enjoying time during the day, because this heaviness went throughout from me, and plus my soul reminds me how beautiful being I am, as on the soul level and on the human level. My soul just remind me how special I am. And when you have moments like that heavy, all of us, how easy is to forget about that, and how easy is to bring these old patterns like bullshit, like this doesn't make sense, and whatever, this is small. No, when you sat down and when you allowed your guides to bring for you the messages, later on you can't believe how amazing and unique this is. And today when I came from work, I read that whole message, this whole pages today, first time proper. And every time when I do that, they sounds crazy when I'm writing, and I feel better. And but after when I read this much, this have amazing and powerful sense. And the point is, like, today when I was finishing the job, I already start to have in the mind the old habits. Okay, when I go home, oh, I'm a little bit lazy, or this or that. Maybe I don't record anything for you today, or maybe this. And I start, to bringing old habits. And my soul and my guide, she just told me again. I received the notification like, ask your friend. I just stand in front at work, and I said, okay, tell me what you want to tell me, darling. And she's like, no bullshit. Like, stop doing what you're doing right now, because when I put this at work in my head, when I go home, you do exactly what you don't want to do. And she stopped me from that, and she just said one thing: first shower, after the rest. And I'm not joking. And I was like, okay, because I'm when I come home, I can say, I'm gonna do the shower a little bit later on. First first relax, first eat, first this, blah 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 blah. She said, no, first the shower, and I want you to sit down, record, and do the videos, what is important for you, for what you like to do. Because that's true. Every time when I do that, I feel amazing with myself. But the point is, she was strict with me. She stopped me from doubting myself and bringing the negative habits. And I said, okay, if it's serious, it's serious. And I just came, I just dropped everything, and first thing I just went through straight to the shower. And this is like you cutting off the old patterns, and bringing this freshness. And this small thing, just the straight shower after whole other things. And I changed before I realized, look, you listening to me right now. And that's the pure beauty. Ask for the help, be honest with yourself, and be grumpy, heavy as much as possible, because that's normal. That's human being part of your life. And use your guides, use that help, use that support, because when you're hearing these things, they are not coming to you just by chance, or just to for you to listen and saying, yeah, oh yeah, 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 that's the point, yeah, and just do one small things, which one they showing you, which one they guiding you, and see what's happening in your life. And this is like the fresh start for you. Every time when your life feeling heavy, that's mean it's the honesty with you, what doesn't serve you right now, what doesn't work for you, darling, right now. And this showing you, like, you stepping to the every time when you're feeling like it's something shitty, that's mean it's like fresh start for you. It's like another chance, another day, another opportunity. Okay, I damaged this, I fucked up this yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Yeah, that's what it was there. But now today I feel grumpy. I asked them for the support, I asked them for the guidance, I received something. Any small thing which will resonate with you deeply, like you have like just knowing small thing which one you hear or sense is this is the right thing. Just trust, do, and after you're gonna see. This help you to break that break that feeling angry with yourself. I'm hearing like fearing like when you're feeling angry with yourself, because if you're not progressing, if you don't see the progress, the anger coming in your way, and this grumpiness like I had yesterday. And sometimes we need just to remind ourselves, stop, because this is the wrong way, this is the old way of your progress and process, and this doesn't help you at all. This never was helping you, this was making your journey much more difficult. But that's fine. Why? Because this showing you amazing strength in you. Because it's easy when you go with the flow, and you have this energy when wherever you're touching everything makes sense. But the true strength is every single time when you have that heavy moment, shitty moment in your life, that disgusting anger, that heaviness, that sadness, that disappointment in your life. And when you sit down in that moment, and when you're honest with yourself, and when you listen, and when you do some small thing for yourself to change that, and if not today, then tomorrow or next week, you're gonna transform and help yourself to progress. And this is the beauty of that kind of process of your journey, because that moment's giving you unstoppable like situations, chances, but sense of believing in yourself, like I can handle even more, or I can be in any kind of situation. Why? Because I'm trusting myself, because I survived, and I overcome so many struggles or heavy moments in my life. And that moment is your uniqueness. That moment is your biggest strength, because your power gonna be coming in the future when you're gonna be amazing with your life, or you do progress, or you can see amazing process in any kind of development in your life. But only you're gonna be seeing that only by the moments like this heaviness which are happening for you in your life now. Because this is like you shaping your I don't give up, and no matter what, I trust, and I'm finding the solutions and the strength in different ways, like spiritual ways. Like, this sounds crazy, but why not? If I couldn't in the past nothing was working for me, then why right now these crazy things, why I can't try them and see what's gonna be happening later on? But believe me, everybody who trying, who trusting, who is honest enough with themselves to see their own patterns, or sat down and take out that anger. For example, you can take out that anger to put on the paper. You can go and jog, especially when you hate jogging. Physical exhaustion every single time when you really feel lots of anger in yourself. Go and kill yourself. Kill yourself. I'm not saying physically, but energetically, just physically makes yourself tired. You're gonna see like that anger gonna be releasing from you. And go home, be honest with yourself, put on the paper what really smashing you right now. Write that on the paper. Ask your guides for the guidance. And this is the moments where you never ever gonna be forgetting in your life in the future. Doesn't matter how successful you're gonna be and how joyful you're gonna be, because that moment, this is not just the strength, this is not just the power, this is the a spiritual awakening in you, like any kind of old habits, negative habits we have, and you changing that for new one, and you don't have and you're losing motivation after a while. This is like with food. You're deciding to eat healthy, you eat healthy for 2 weeks, you're proud of yourself, you make pictures, everything is nice, beautiful weather, you're healthy, you this, you that, and fuck. and And the next 3 weeks is complete chaos, and from this good habit you have only pictures on your phone, and you're thinking don't worry, we all had moments like that. Yeah. But when you trust yourself, okay, I have grumpy day today, I fucked up 3 weeks, be honest with yourself, no healthy at all. And but again, I'm coming back, I'm trying, even if I can't eat healthy whole day, say to yourself one healthy small thing during the day, just one, because I can't handle all this goodness right now because I'm feeling grumpy, and that's fine. But find one small thing, like I found it today, the shower, and actually I feel right now amazing. And and this is so simple and so beautiful and so magical and so powerful. And right now this become for me with the ease. Why? Because I was struggling for a long time. I was complaining to my guides for a long time. I was doing opposite than what they was guiding me, until I built my own trust, my own spiritual muscle. And right now the things coming much easier to me. Even if I have one grumpy day, now I know I have amazing team. Now I know I have amazing support. And now, even when I'm complaining, you see, I'm grumping, but I'm still doing. And one small thing, and they change this changing, and I'm not just turn around and I'm like, thank you, like always, thank you, my masters, because they are masters. They are not humans. They are powerful beings, which one offering you all that guidance and amazing possibilities for you. And they are like next to you, in front of you. You don't need to see them. I'm lucky because I'm seeing them now, because I wanted to see them. And I'm seeing their energy in front of me everywhere where I am, because I have better relationship with my guides than with humans. It's true. No, and remember, my guides was teaching me how to have amazing relationship with humans, and actually now people love me and I love people, and I live in my peace, and I don't sacrifice myself for them, and I don't allow them to be used, and they love me the way how I am. They accept me or they don't accept me. This is their issues, their problem, not mine. And actually that guides teached me how to be me, purely me, and surround myself with the people who gonna be loving me and allowing me the way to be me, the way how I want to be. And remember, not humans, not people. My spiritual team taught me how to be the best version of myself and how to enjoy interactions with humans around me, and how to twist, turn, transform grumpy day for beneficial day for me. And if you're hearing that, this is the example for you. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. And you, not only you have heavy days, not only you feeling shitty in life, and all of us have spiritual team, and it's time to use that team. It's time for you to be more dedicated in your spiritual path as a spiritual being in human body, in human experience on this planet and in this lifetime for you, darling. It's more like, because I'm sensing like you are still the wishy-washy coming to I'm hearing wishy-washy energy with the spirituality. You're still thinking like wishy-washy. No, it's not wishy-washy. It's time to leave that wishy-washy energy on the side and start to use that spiritual power in you to serve you, like I'm always saying. And ask your teams, your team all the time. They are for you anytime when you need them. But the point is to ask them, especially when you don't trust, especially when you're feeling heavy, when nothing makes sense, or you're weak, or you're grumpy, or when you're losing today. Especially in moments like that, ask them for the direction, ask them for the help, ask them for the support, ask them for something what help you to not be alone in this heavy moment in your life. And honesty, darling, Be honest with yourself and accept this spiritual gift which one you have in you, and be honest with yourself and accept your spiritual team around you. And when you accept them and allow them to serve you, you're gonna realize how this transform for you, how this beautiful fresh start can work for you. Because when you surround yourself with spiritual beings who resonates with your soul, with your heart, and with your energy, and you know you are supported, and you listen to their wisdom, because they are that this is your family from the real world. This is not human family, you know already. This is just the playground for us. The spiritual team, this is the core of your soul, your purest, the realest family, and they are for you. They supporting you and they guiding you, but the point is for you to ask. Don't feel heavy with yourself and against the whole life. Okay, I think it's enough. I think it's enough. Nice finishing for you. No, I don't want to sound rude, but the point is, yeah, maybe it's enough for you to doing this by yourself. It's enough of that. This doesn't serve you, and this doesn't work for you anymore, darling. Ask them every single time, especially when you feel really low. And I hope you could gain some useful advices for yourself. And I hope soon your soul gonna be feeling much better with yourself, and you start fresh. Doesn't matter how heavy it is today. We always have new day and we always have new fresh starts. But this time ask for the support and do that with your team. Ciao.